So you're Kevin, and you were here with us today.
Absolutely.
And you're going to be in all of Farmington schools over the course of the next couple of weeks, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And so how long have you? Well, what is it that you do? Because this is for parents, and they don't always get what's going on. So kind of who are you in a nutshell?
I am Kevin Kammeraad from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I love to write and draw and sing and be creative. And it all started for me with a journal that my grandmother gave me. And that led to the Tomato Collection book. And then from then on out, just having fun with poems and songs. And in the schools, my hope is to get kids excited about writing, drawing, being creative.
Mm-hmm. And now I've seen the Tomato Collection book because it's been out, I want to say 8 years, something like that.
Going on 10.
Yeah, and that reminded me sort of a Shel Silverstein. When I first saw it, it's sort of that's the note that it hit for me.
Sure.
But then later on, there was music added to it and song. I mean, things evolved off that piece of work.
Yeah, we started with the poetry and the illustrations as a book, and there's about 50 musicians who I asked to help write the music, perform the instruments, sing the songs, and basically the idea is to take the poetry further through the music. And then one of the characters from the Tomato Collection, his name is Jacob. He's the puppet that I use to perform a lot of the songs.
Right, and before this interview will be a clip on there where they're going to see Jacob, because I took we took some footage and they're going to see Jacob singing a little bit with you.
Sure.
Okay, but now you've done other things as well. You've branched off, and one of the things I saw recently was a Michigan.
Yes.
Sort of an almost like an atlas of the strange and unusual with Michigan.
Sure. Some of the programs here in Farmington Hills, some of the programs are Ideas Are Everywhere, talking about ideas and all the books and music. Curious Glimpse of Michigan, that book and CD, I'm doing that program as well, more so for the older kids. And it's similar to the format of the Tomato Collection, but it's meant to be poems, stories, random trivia, all represented through quirky, silly poetry and music.
You know, in my watching of you, I see a lot of, I see a lot of assemblies, I see a lot of presenters, they tend to have themes. And I think in one of the last statements you made, and I asked for your response to this, your theme was the power of the individual to be creative. How would you respond to my analysis of who you are?
I love it. I mean, that's my hope, is for kids of all ages to just be aware of the potential of their imagination. It does take a lot of time and a lot of work. There's days where I get really frustrated with creativity in the process. There are days where things go really smooth and easy, but you know, the key to it, I think, is just sticking with it and trying to make the best of all the situations and to just share your imagination with other people.
Well, I thank you very much for sitting down and talking to us for just a few minutes today.
Sure.
I think the children really enjoyed the presentations, as will all of them who see you in Farmington.
Awesome.
And I have one last question.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
If you could be a superhero, what power would you have?
Oh goodness. Well, my son is 4 and he is a huge Spider-Man fan. So I never do it correctly to shoot the spider webs out, but my son would probably want me to say I'd want to be like Spider-Man. But I would say, super duper creative man. The power to create fun, interesting ideas.
Great. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.